I'm just jamming to the music like y'all not there. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm just dancing to the music like y'all not even there. It feels so good, honey. Now, Tina came on my mind because you know what happened? When I was going to go get my procedure done this morning for my back, I was feeling her. Like, just the music was hitting. I was like, oh, I got to play Tina. I got to play Tina in the evening. So the cat is out the bag. I had went to get um something for my back today. So I was like, I was out of it, y'all. You hear me? I was out of it. So I could not do nothing this morning. So I said, let me come up here and start trouble with y'all tonight. Okay. Now I already had the idea of what we were gonna do, but I said I can't come up here all messed up. So I had to, get it together, and that's why I'm up here tonight. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm a little, sore, but I'm fine. So I'm happy about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm gonna share something with y'all. There was a woman in the clinic where we were at, and she says to me, I wasn't supposed to come early, but I was supposed to meet you today. That's what she said to me. So we start talking, and I was laughing. We were just, conversating. I told y'all I got that face. Like anybody, whoever, if you see me, and we're somewhere, people just walk up to me because I have that face. So she walks over and she says to me, um, can I pray for you? I said, sure. She looked at me. She said in the name of Jesus. I said, all right now. You know what I'm saying? So we, start praying together. Lady didn't know me from Adam. We were praying together. And then we started talking about, the pain that we got going on. And I told her that mine happened from a car accident in 2018. So she says to me, so what happened? I said, well, I was driving a Kia Soul. I only had this car for 1 year, y'all. 1 year, y'all. 1 year. I had this Kia Soul for 1 year, y'all. And I told her a truck smashed the back of the Kia and brought it all the way like to the front seat. She said, what? I said, yeah, I wasn't supposed to live from that accident. She looked at me. She said, but look at God. I said, that's right. Look at God. So no matter the type of pain that I'm going through, I'm still here with my husband to aggravate him. You understand? I'm still here with my husband to aggravate him. You hear me? I'm still here to aggravate him and to raise these children. So no matter what pain I'm going through right now, you hear me? You hear me? I'm still here to aggravate this man and to raise these children. So, so long as I'm still here to aggravate him and aggravate those kids, I'm blessed. You hear me? So whatever pain I'm going through, we gonna make it through. You hear me? We gonna make it through, baby. So, we were just praying. She was telling me what happened with her and this and that. And I said, my face always do something like this. When I walk to the back to go get my procedure done, I said my face, but I said, God, you knew you know what I'm saying? Thank God you just sent somebody to me, because I was like rattled. When I got there, I was rattled because I was getting a different procedure. So I was rattled a little bit. And mind you, my king had already prayed for me that day. Okay. The other day, he was up here praying in his living room and just, covering the family and this and that. And I was just watching him and I was crying and this and that. And then he prayed for me this morning before he went to work and everything like that. And I knew I was okay, but I was still like a little rattled. You know what I'm saying? I was just a little rattled. And God said, nah, Let me get somebody else. Here we go. Here we go. We gonna get you together because you already know that you covered, but we gonna get you together. So that's what happened, y'all. That's what happened, y'all. Okay. And I already know that I'm covered because of my husband. Okay. No, no cutting, no cutting. I already know that I'm covered because of my husband, but I guess it was the look on my face. And so me encountering this woman, it was amazing. And then I encountered a brother as well, and he lives in my area, and he just was chatting it up with me, chatting it up with me. So that took my mind off everything. You understand? So when I got in the back, Doc was like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Let's get it done, Doc." You know what I'm saying? So that's it, y'all. So that's why I'm here tonight, to aggravate y'all ass. That's why I'm here tonight. Okay. Good evening. Well, good night. Good night, everybody. How y'all doing? All right. Thank you to everybody who's showing up in the chat. I appreciate you. Please do not forget to get in here and get in that poll, baby. Okay, that poll says, do you think Jasmine Crockett is the face of the Democratic Party? Okay. The title of this foolery is the same thing. The new face of the Democratic Party is Jasmine Crockett for 2028. Okay. So we gonna get in here. Now let me greet everybody because I appreciate y'all showing up. You ain't had to, but you did. Okay. You didn't have to, but you did. Lady of class, how are you? Steven, I see you. Corey Joe already said good night to me. Good night, Corey Joe. Have a wonderful rest, sir. He said I got an early morning tomorrow. Renee, Steven, who else? Let me see who else we got in here. Okay, who else we got in here? Let me see. Green beans, Sister 1973. How are you, baby? I don't know. This computer always doing some foolery. This computer always doing some foolery. Hall, how are you? How you doing, honey? Green beans, I greeted you already, right? Let's see. Okay. Hassan, how are you? How you doing? Who else? Let me see. Let me see. Uh-oh. Let me see. Young, how are you, baby? Grace, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming, y'all. Thank you for coming and stopping by. If you only could stop by, I understand. Thank you so much. 18, what's up, baby? What's going on, honey? It's good to see you. This computer is just moving too slow. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me see who else. That's it. That's all I got. Okay. So, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button if you feel the content. If you don't feel the content, still hit the like button. And then you can roll up, you can scroll up, you can leave, whatever you want to do. Okay. Sister 1973 said, can I be honest about the question? Yes, you can be honest. We want you to be honest. Okay, Stephen, how are you? I see you. It's another Stephen in here. Stephen Smith, how are you? Okay, so now let's get into the foolery. Let's get into the foolery. Okay, now the new face of the Democratic Party is Jasmine Crockett. Why does Take Heed say that? Why do Take Heed say that? Now I know y'all seen the little PSA that they did, Mortal Kombat. Y'all remember Mortal Kombat? That you get in here, you jump, and you do like fight style. You know what I'm saying? She got all these women doing that. Okay, so I guess they ready to put their arms up and get up there and fight against Trump. Okay, and I was disgusted at the I was disgusted how they handled the whole situation when Trump addressed everybody. I was so upset about that. Check this out. I know that the Republicans have done the same thing to Biden. They have done the same thing to Obama. I understand that. Okay, I understand that. All right. But when we get in here and say that they are the party of the people, okay? When you get in here and you hear them say they are the party of the people, when you get in here and you hear some of them say $5,000 is not going to do nothing for the American people, you can't be the party of the people. Do you know what $5,000 would do for every household? If you really want to bring the economy back, you want to make it better, that money gonna go back to y'all anyway. That money gonna go back to y'all anyway. Ain't nobody sitting on that money. Ain't nobody gonna sit on that money. People gonna think about they got $5,000. They gonna go either pay that mortgage. You know what I'm saying? They gonna pay that mortgage. They gonna pay the car note if they got a car note. They gonna buy food. They might buy some clothing. It's going back. That all the stuff we buy is gonna be taxed anyway, so it's going back except the mortgage, you know. But everything that we buy is going to be taxed anyway. Okay, everything. Okay, say if you just paying your taxes on the property or whatever like that. Okay, that's good. That'll help you pay some property tax too. $5K gonna help you pay some property tax. The thing is that they out here making it seem like, oh, what Trump is doing is so horrible. Check this out. I'm not here trying to say Trump is I agree with everything that he's done. I'm not here to say that. One thing I have a problem with him, and that's the Gaza thing. Everything else, nope, I ain't no problem. Because the thing is, all the stuff that they've been saying that we wanted them to do, they're telling us, oh no, Congress gotta pass it. We gotta get a bill. We gotta get this done. We wanted them to close the border, the southern border. Close it. Okay? Oh no, we gotta get Congress to approve it. And that wasn't even true. That was not even true. They didn't need Congress to approve nothing. All you had to do is say close the damn border. That's it. So that means you just been lying out y'all ass. All y'all just been lying. Okay? So now you got Al Green. Okay? He went up there and made a spectacle. Okay? Clout chaser. He went up there and did some nonsense. And as old as he is, why? As old as you are, why? Okay? Then they had a young boy DJ who is a cancer survivor who says he wants to be a police officer one day. Okay? He wants to be a police officer. Trump deputy, he gave him I think it was Secret Service or FBI. He gave him the young boy DJ. And all the Republicans, they got up, they clapped. You know what I'm saying? And the Dems sat there still like, we don't give a, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Why would y'all do that? You don't like Trump. Okay. But there was a young boy who was there. He's a survivor of cancer. You couldn't get up. You couldn't clap. You couldn't be happy. You know what I'm saying? You just sat there and was like, forget this mess. You know what I'm saying? I'm not up here saying that either party is better because both of them are demons. Republican and Democrat, they're both demons. Okay? And American people, we get fooled by this nonsense because they get out here and they'll fight in front of us. But they vacation together. They break bread together. Okay? They have been to each other's homes. They only do this to it's like a clout chasing nonsense for us to see it. You understand? And another thing too, the American people, we are bad at watching these people. We are so bad at watching these people because they have passed so much foolery and bills that because we don't pay attention, that's why we shocked at all this nonsense that they have found. We like, what the hell? How? You know what I'm saying? Because we're busy working, we doing our thing, taking care of our family, but we need to be keeping an eye on Congress. They passed the most stupidest stuff I have ever seen in my life. Do you hear me? They passed the most stupidest stuff that I ever seen in my life. Grace, thank you, baby, for the $10 super chat, honey. The hate for Trump is bigger than the embezzlement of the American people. I hope I'm saying that. Embetterment of the American people. Grace, listen, baby, you telling the truth. You telling the truth. Because with him closing the southern border, that helps a lot. That stops a lot of things from coming through. Now I understand there's people trying to get over here because they want to seek a better life. And then some are coming for some demonic stuff. But the thing is, there's a proper way to come in here. Hey, Derek, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. There's a proper way in coming in here. Do you hear what I'm saying? So now we get in here at the State of the Union. Am I saying that right? Was it the State of the Union that he had this? I hope I'm saying this right. The State of the Union, right? So with him addressing everybody, addressing Congress, it was beautiful to me. And for him to have the young DJ, okay, joint Congress address. Thank you so much, Purge. I appreciate you. George, let me see it again. Joint Congressional address. Is that right? Okay, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. So, with him being there, and he's talking to everybody, and he's talking about the young boy DJ, they just sat there. They had signs and everything. Thank you, 18. They had signs and everything. You know what I'm saying? And they just got in here and did nonsense. And Green is like not Green. Green did nonsense too. I know y'all saw that part too, right? So whoever she was sitting to, she was aggravating the hell out of this woman, and she's a Democrat. So she was doing her shit too. It was like kindergarten, watching kindergartners do nonsense. And I'm gonna share something with you. Trump was in there, baby. When I say he was in there just tearing them apart, can you just imagine somebody, you got to sit there and watch somebody read you? You got to sit there and watch somebody read you. That's nasty, okay? He said, how'd that work out for you? I still made it here. That's nasty. I'm not mad at him because I would have took that low blow too. I would have did it too. Bitch, I still made it here. That's what I would have told them. But anyway, the thing is that they have done a lot of nonsense, and they didn't want him in here because they didn't want to expose him. Okay? They mad about Elon's position. And this is the thing about Elon's position. He's only there for 120 days. That's what it says. When I read, because I had to find out what was going on and why was he there. And actually, y'all remember when I told y'all that type of position started with Obama? It did not. It started with Clinton. Actually. Clinton did that special employee to the president. Okay, special position to the president. Clinton started it, but it was a different name back then. Okay, all he did was revamp it. All Obama did was revamp it. And all Trump did was revamp it and added some hell to it, because he put Elon in that doggone thing, and Elon has a problem. And the problem is called revenge. Okay? That's the problem. I don't know if anybody understands the story of Elon's oldest son. Okay? I don't know if y'all understand. This is not just, oh, he's coming to do a job. He's doing payback. I want y'all to go, when you get time, check about Elon Musk's oldest son. Okay? And then y'all know why he doing what he doing. And he doing it for free. He coming at them for free. Do you hear me? He's coming at them for free. When they got out here talking about, oh, they paying him this and that, they not paying him nothing. He got them young people in here that's computer savvy and all this, these amazing techs in here. He got them doing this mess for free. It's good that we see this nonsense. It's good that we know what they doing. Do you hear what I'm saying? Hey, A&A, it's good that we know what's going on. Because how long have they been stealing? We're going to say stealing. Because everything that comes out of the USA, they always design it as a gift. Love, how are you, baby? They always design it as a gift. They giving somebody a gift. How many times can y'all give these mother so-and-so's gifts? You know what I'm saying? Y'all making these people multi-millionaires. Okay? How many times can you give a gift from USA? This money was supposed to go to foreign countries. This is what y'all been telling us, that we helping foreign countries, but y'all been giving everybody gifts and shit that live here. This is nonsense. This is pure T nonsense. Y'all been stealing and robbing from us. And the thing is that y'all been disguising it, telling us it's for this program, it's for that program. I have never seen so many LGBTQIA+. I have never seen so many transgenders programs and stuff like that in foreign countries, y'all. In foreign countries. Why? And y'all know these countries ain't using that money for that in the first place. They done took that money and act like they was going to use it for that, and they used it for something else. Why are we spreading all of y'all trying to put y'all antennas everywhere? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And I'm glad he shut down all that stuff. Why are we worried about a duck? Does a duck quack echo? Why are we worried about the squirrels? Oh, we got to get in here and count the squirrels. Who is counting the damn squirrels? How do you know that you know what I'm saying? You might have seen this squirrel 5 minutes ago, and now you done counted the squirrel again. What kind of nonsense? It aggravates me. Then the thing that hurts so bad is that, let's get in here. Let's talk about this. Jasmine Crockett, my sister, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. And I'm quite sure you are very intelligent. But baby, why you got to take that hood ratchet talk with you up there in DC? Why you got to take that hood ratchet talk up there in DC, baby? Why? You know what I'm saying? You telling people F you, all this other nonsense. Why you got to take all that up there? You know what I'm saying? Where is the time where our, the black women who went to DC, they could read you without cursing you out? You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a ghetto D9 up there, okay, Divine 9 up there, and then she doing she did in the halls of Congress, getting up there. Talking about they not like us. They not like us. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All of y'all is demons together. What are we talking about? It's us against y'all. So what do you mean they not like us? Because when the House and the Senate, y'all sat up there and y'all voted against, okay? Y'all voted against when the Republicans sat up there and said, no, we got to get these men and these boys out of girls and women's sports. Okay? Y'all voted against that. Like, nah, we going to leave them in there. We want to leave them in there. All of y'all collectively did that nonsense. All of y'all collectively did that nonsense. So who are you, the party of the people, for who? So you want to see our girls get their ass whooped. You want to see men dominate, want to see boys dominate girls' sports. And when y'all can't even tell anybody what a woman is, that's a problem. You can't tell us what a woman is, that is a problem. But you are the party of the people. You the party of the people, though. The people are telling you we're tired of all the migrants coming in here and getting EBT cards falling from heaven. But y'all don't listen to us. We telling y'all, get these migrants out of here that is doing nonsense in these streets to our women. Okay? No, y'all don't want to listen to us. Y'all all voted against the any illegal migrants being deported if they are word a woman. All of y'all did collectively. Even our senator over here in Jersey, I didn't vote for his ass because I was mad as hell. Okay? How do you do that? But you say you are the party of the people. Shout out to Grace for the $10 super chat. Baby, I appreciate you for donating to the channel, honey. Thank you so much. And also to Love, thank you for the $20 super chat, baby. I just saw it right now on Cash App. Thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate y'all. I got something for y'all. Y'all gonna fall out. I got something for y'all. I just found it today, okay? Now, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I just found it today, okay? Don't judge me. This is one of the new hits. Here we
Eat
go.
My Cookie by Kenzie Mazing. I have a delicious cookie. It's so tasty and sweet. But who will eat my cookie? Who will get my treat? Johnny, will you eat my cookie? I'm begging you, please. Sorry, Susie, but I can't. Would you quit asking me? Jeez. Susie continues walking, looking for someone new. And soon enough, she spots him. Look, it's Mr. Pugh. Mr. Pugh, do you like cookies? Mine's the best you'll have in your life. Thanks, Susie. It does look good, but I only eat my wife's. Poor Susie is so sad. What's wrong with her cookie? Surely someone wants to eat it. It's not like she's a rookie. Susie spots Sarah Johnson, the high school gym teacher. Surely she'll eat my cookie. She stops by the bleachers. Sarah, look at my cookie. Isn't it so pretty? Do you want to eat it? I promise you'll feel giddy. Sorry, Susie, but no can do. Sweets aren't my thing. If you got a roast beef sandwich, then you can give me a ring. Oh, look, it's Neil. He's the nicest guy. Surely he'll eat my cookie. It's definitely worth a try. Hey, Neil, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Do you want to eat my cookie? It's really just swell. Hey, Susie, thanks for asking. Your cookie looks so sweet. But I'm sorry to tell you this, though, but all I eat is meat. Then Susie sees Mr. Jim. She greets him and says hi. Hi, Mr. Jim. Will you eat my cookie? You're such a nice guy. No thanks, Susie. I'm sure your cookie's lit, but I'm not a fan of vanilla. I only eat chocolate. Susie starts to cry. She can't believe her luck. No one wants her cookie. It must really suck. Then along comes Andy Green, the city's engineer. He takes one look at Susie and dries up all her tears. What's the matter, Susie? Why are you so upset? I'm here for you now. There's no reason to fret. No one will eat my cookie, Andy. I don't understand why. It's so sweet and tasty. I wish someone would give it a try. Susie, I'll eat your cookie. Why didn't you just say so? I love eating cookies. I would never tell you no. This story is dedicated to all the cookie eaters out there.
Now listen, if your mind went left, you dirty. You hear me? If your mind went left, you dirty. Because she talking about a real cookie. Okay? She talking about a real cookie, damn it. All right? It's not nothing fresh. Okay? So if your mind went left, okay, that means you dirty, damn it. That's right, damn it. That means you dirty. She talking about a real cookie with sprinkles on it and shit. Okay? Lady in class said, okay, I'm dirty. What? Oh my God. All right, so now let's get in here. Let's get our regular music in here. Okay? Let's get our regular music. But I had to play it. I thought that thing was so funny. I was like, y'all gonna fall out when you hear that. So here we go. Here we go with our regular. There we go. There we go. Here we go. More than two. Okay? He said no more than two. He said I can't do no more than two. Okay? And we got something else. Here we go. Now, I see some of y'all in here, one of my haters, okay? Green beans, talking about take heed, look like she been high all day. Sir, listen to me, okay? I have come down off the medication the doctor gave me. This is just take heed acting a fool. Don't even start, okay? Don't even start, okay? I don't have time for you today, okay? I don't know why you over here. Lady of class, don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him, lady of class. I don't even know why you over here. Now, let's get into the foolery, honey, okay? Because sister girl, I believe she's the face of the Democratic Party. Sister girl is ready, honey. Sister girl is ready. Shout out to Young Black and Wealthy. This brother that's coming up right now, okay? He got a little PSA, okay? Here we go. Here we go. We might as well go all the way left. We done already cursed already in the beginning of the show. So we going to just go all the way left now, okay? We going to go all the way left. I be trying to get the cursing at the end of the show, like close to the end, but we done already started cursing in the beginning. So we going to just go left right here. Here we go. You go left.
Hi, I'm A Smart. Welcome to Economics for Dumbass People. You got to be a stupid motherfucker to think that if 200 million people get $5,000, they're going to keep it in the bank. You think they're not going to go get toiletries? You think they're not going to buy groceries? You think they're not going to catch up on their bills? You think they're not going to buy candles, flowers, dates, eating, drinking? All that shit get taxed. The $1 trillion that they're going to give out, 500 billion, damn, they're going to come right back the same month. The more people that have more money to spend, the more taxes come back in. The more people, the more money that you're spending, the more hours those other people get. Now they in the overtime. Simple shit, they in overtime. What Trump say, he ain't taxing for overtime? Shit, that's free money. Now when they get off, they gon' spend. Instead of going home. Instead of these people going straight home because they broke, disgusted, they gon' spend. Now we got a full economy running, and the money is going in a full-fledged fucking circle.
That's nasty.
Stupid motherfuckers.
Ooh.
Hi.
Now, since we had already went left, we might as well just stay right there, okay? Lady of class for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, baby. I appreciate y'all. Jazz had, talking about Jasmine Crockett, right? Jazz had to pull a Kamala. She just low class. Now, I'm going to share something with y'all. Kamala is low class, too. You know what I'm saying? She's that auntie that's rich. Kamala Harris is that rich auntie in your family, okay? That she can get low if she need to. Everybody got that rich auntie. I had one. She had passed away a couple years ago, okay? So everybody got that rich auntie that she got that beautiful house and shit. And when you go to her house, y'all shoes got to be outside the motherfucking door. Y'all know that she got that white rug. You can't go in there in her house with those shoes on. She tell you right now, she got that stern look. Take your shoes off your feet before you get in there, okay? That auntie, she's that auntie, okay? But that same auntie will cut you too short to shit. She'll tell you quick, don't let me go in my closet. You know what I'm saying? That auntie. Kamala is the same way, okay? Kamala is the same way, but she just don't let people know that she hood. That's it. Jasmine is that auntie. Let's get in here because we're going to talk about it. Jasmine is that auntie that if you call her, she's coming. She's coming, and she coming with TT. She coming with TT and Boo Boo, okay? She coming with TT and Boo Boo, okay? That's why she had those two flunkies in there dancing with her talking about they not like us and shit. Sit down. You know, both of y'all was off rhythm and shit. Now, let's get into the nonsense, okay? Sister girl is here, and she is ready to wreck shop, Okay. Now this is the, all the black women got to stick together. All the black women in DC that's ready to do nonsense, they got to stick together. But when they get up here at these podiums, being wrong and loud, you know what I'm saying? They get up here in these podiums, they don't be knowing what they saying. Okay, they don't know what they say. They gotta read. They don't even have time to retract the statement. They done already let it out. Here we go, right here. Shout out to Young Black and Wealthy. Here's another one.
You don't care about this country, and that is unacceptable if you claim to be the president of the United States. So we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are going to continue to fight back, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth,
and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth,
to his stealing, and to his cheating. Thank you. You don't.
Now, how do you do that? How do you do that again? How do you do that? You said we gonna continue to speak lies to his truth. How do you do that again? One more time for the crowd in the back, just in case if you ain't hearing.
Care about this country, and that is unacceptable if you claim to be the president of the United States.
That's right.
So we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are going to continue to fight back, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth.
One more time.
We're going to continue to speak lies to his truth,
to his stealing, and to his cheating. Thank you.
We're going to continue to speak lies to his truth. Just loud and wrong. Just loud and wrong. Let me get in here. Oh, you're just loud and wrong. Okay. Now, shout out to Young Black and Wealthy one more time. Okay. Because Jasmine Crockett said this. Here we go. Here we go.
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fight with Greenland. Why we fight with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up because I'm ready to get on with it. This is not what we should be doing.
That's your House of Representatives. She said, somebody wake me the fuck up. This your House of Representatives. She's being interviewed, okay? Somebody wake me the fuck up, okay? This your House of Representatives, okay? Let me get in here and say, let me wake the fuck up, Let me say whatever I want to say. The problem is that America has been dog walked when it comes to people bringing products into our nation. We have been dog walked. We have been dog walked. And for them getting in here talking about, oh, Trump shouldn't be doing this. Do you know when we send our products out to other nations, we out here paying out the wazoo to bring that stuff into their nation? Businessmen and businesswomen are crying because they are bringing their stuff. They bring their stuff to Canada. Canada makes them pay a heavy tariff on that stuff. But when they stuff come over here, right, we don't do that. We giving them pennies and stuff. Oh, no, this one, there should be an agreement amongst us, Canada and Mexico, that listen, y'all guard the motherfucking borders and shit. Y'all send y'all people to guard the borders. Long as nobody don't get in here, okay, we going trade equally. Trump saying, listen, if you going to pay us a heavy tariff to bring our products there, then when y'all need y'all products to come over here, y'all going to get the same tariff too. You hear me? It's a tit for a tat. Do I blame him? I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Canada and Mexico, we got more people than y'all, okay? We got more people than y'all. Y'all businesses are surviving because of us. I know it's nasty. I said what I said. I know it's nasty. I said what I said. Then they want to get in here and talk about, oh, he's chumming it up with Russia because he's trying to calm that situation down. He's trying to calm that situation down. This man just want to make money. He just want to make money. This is a businessman. He just want to make money. He don't want to do no wars. See, these people who are war hungry, they making money off this nonsense. These people who are war hungry is making money off this nonsense. Now, I'm going to share something with y'all because I peeped something. And some of y'all might have peeped this already. Okay? Some of y'all might have peeped this nonsense already because I was slow to it. Now, the nonsense between him and President Zelensky, right? That looked like a play. That looked like a play. When I saw how he went to the UK and got that money, because who is he bringing that money to? You know what I'm saying? When he went to UK, because mind you, UK has not given any money to Ukraine about all this stuff. No, all this nonsense. The United States is the only one who's been giving money. Do you hear me? The United States is the only one who has been given money. So now Zelensky goes over there and say, well, listen, the deal dropped with Trump, so I need money from y'all. The money that y'all promised, I need money from y'all. Because as a collective, the West said they were going to give Zelensky $380 million. No, $380 billion, okay, as a collective. And the only person who gave money, now they all supposed to give, but the only person who gave money was us. And this is why Trump was like, it's only us giving it. It's only us giving it. Europe, you have to help. You're closer to the nonsense. You're supposed to help. Now, all of a sudden, Zelensky says he needs help. And somehow Europe, UK got all this money. Okay, somehow they got this money stashed away. And so they give him, you know, it wasn't a lot, 2.26 billion. It wasn't a lot, not compared to what we gave, but it's something. So now what happens? He's bringing that money to who? Who's bringing that money to? He needs more weapons and everything. He bring that money to us. It's time for them to get their shit together. Billion, that's what I tried to say that. I'm sorry, Derek. I was saying billion. Y'all know what I mean. If I mess up, if I say million, I mean billion. So the thing is that they wasn't doing their fair share. They was waiting on us because they making money off of it too. All these people that's involved, they making money off this foolery. Y'all listen, honey. I always tell y'all, don't just pay attention to the smoke and mirrors. It's the shit that's behind the curtain that'll give you poise, okay? Now what happened? Him and Zelensky done made up. He done brought that money to Trump. And Trump like, okay, let's do business. You know, come kiss the ring, let's do business. So it looked like this shit was just all a play, okay? It looked like this shit was just all a play. Okay, because y'all know Zelensky was an artiste. Okay? He was an artiste. Okay? And I'm going to share something with y'all. Another thing too. A young lady that was born in Ukraine. Okay, she was born in Ukraine. And she lives on the border of Ukraine and Russia. There's families who live on the border of Ukraine and Russia. And she said that y'all just learning about us being at war. But we've been in war since 2014. That's what she said. She said they've been in war since 2014 with Russia. But America is just finding this out, you know, when we believe that this first started then. They been was doing nonsense, okay? That's it, y'all. That's it. That's what I heard. Okay? That's what I heard. So all alleged, we're gonna say alleged because we don't want no smoke from YouTube. When nobody saying we pushing out propaganda, all this nonsense. Okay. So let's get on to Jasmine, the Divine Nine baby. Okay? The Divine Nine baby. Jasmine is a whole problem, honey. And she ready for every type of smoke, honey. Baby. She ready for every type of smoke. So here is our first dissection. Okay, this is our first dissection. Here we go. She's the face of the Democratic Party, y'all. She is the face of the Democratic Party, honey.
Special government employee, would that give him the right to be able to access the Treasury Department's payment system or even USAID?
No, absolutely not. I like that you laid out the description of the type of employee he is. This is the first that I'm actually hearing of it. We thought that this may have been his classification. With this classification, you normally are not allowed to run anything. Absolutely not. So that's already exceeding the scope of what you're allowed to do with this type of classification. That's number one. Number two, with this type of classification, you're looking at maybe about 120 days. This isn't somebody that is supposed to be on full-time forever. So maybe that's why he wants to sleep on the job, because he knows that it's supposed to expire. But right now we have an administration that could care less about what the courts say that they can do, that could care less about what the law says, that could care less about the Constitution.
Do y'all believe that? Because Trump has been waiting and he's been preparing for 4 years to come at these bitches. He been waiting for 4 years. Do you think the shit that he doing, he don't know that he don't know that, oh no, he can't do it? No, he knows he can do it. That's why he's doing it. He's been preparing for 4 years to become the president again. So everything that he got coming down the pipeline, y'all, this has been planned already. This has been planned already. That's why you see him rolling out all these executive orders. He been rolling out these executive orders every day. Do you hear me? Every day, honey. Okay? This man know what he doing. And why is Elon, the first day that Trump was voted in, why is Elon running the way he's running? You want to know why he's running the way he's running? It's because he only got 120 days. Y'all remember I told y'all this. Y'all remember I told y'all this when we first started talking about Elon. I checked that. I went and did my research. I know I hate to do the research, but I wanted to know what was he doing? And so he's a special employee. He's the advisor to Trump. He's an advisor to Trump, but financially, okay? 120 days and his job is over. That's why he's running helter-skelter doing all this, is because he is trying to get this done so Trump can see what the hell is going on. Shadow, thank you, baby, for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you. So this is why everybody mad. Why are you mad to find fraud? That's what y'all supposed to be. Y'all supposed to be finding out waste and fraud and all this other stuff. Why are y'all mad with Elon? Mind you, y'all wasn't mad with Elon when he was donating to y'all races and stuff like that. You weren't mad with him then because he was on the Democratic Party side. Y'all was not mad with him then. Y'all never questioned anything about him. In 2008, Elon been donating to the Democratic Party. Y'all was not mad with him then. Now when he crossed over to the Republican and start donating and doing things with them, now y'all calling him all these types of names. Oh no, he need clearance. You don't think this man got clearance? You don't think this man got clearance? This man is making, okay, this man is making rocket ships for y'all. You don't think this man got clearance? This man got hella clearance. But y'all getting here telling everybody that, oh no, he ain't got no clearance. He got a special type of clearance. And you gonna tell me, y'all got the American people believing that, oh no, he don't have clearance. Y'all scaring the American people, talking about he's looking at Social Security numbers and this and that. He's looking where the money is going. He want to know where the money is going, okay? Also, I think he got the Social Security thing a little mixed up because remember, you got survivor benefits. But first of all, this is another thing too. How are you collecting survivor benefits and the person age is 150? Okay? Someone is 150, 160 years old. That should not be. Who is collecting that? That should not be. That's wild right there. That is wild right there. Because you only supposed to be able to collect that when, okay, say for the children. Only till the children get 18. Okay? What are we doing? What are we doing? Survivor benefits for the wife. How far along is she from the husband? That got up to 150. That's stupid. Something's wrong somewhere. That's too many. Something is wrong somewhere. Okay? U.S. aid, you giving gifts to AGs. Why do they need gifts? What do an AG need gift for? Don't they have a salary? What kind of nonsense? They need a gift. Y'all making these AGs multi-millionaires, and now we know why. Now we know why. The same ones y'all gave gifts to were the same ones who came after Trump. Same ones that came after Trump. That's the ones y'all giving the gifts to. Don't that sound crazy? That sound crazy to me, baby. Okay? Now, shout out to Shadow. I see you, Shadow. Thank you, baby. Is that some Henny right there in the cup? I thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Who else gave me? I gotta make sure I get you in here. Lady of Class, and I had already read yours. You said Jasmine had to pull a Kamala. She just low class. Ooh, that's nasty, baby. But let's get in here and get y'all music ready, baby. Here we go. Shout out to AI for the culture, honey. He said no more than 2. So now, Renee, I see what you put in there. You said my grandmother is 96 years old now, 96 years old now, queen, and gets her benefits still. I understand that. But we talking about like 150. Some of these people are like 200. That's too much. That's too much. Are we getting updates? You know what I'm saying? That's a long time. That's too much. I'm just saying they need to check it, but I think Elon had read it wrong. That could be it too. But they need to go into detail and find out where this money is actually going. Because that sounds like some suspicious shit. I'm just saying it's too far. The age is too far. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion, y'all. Just my opinion. So, Sister Girl has been in the news as she always has. She's like the face of the Democratic Party. So, if I'm ratchet enough and I get in here and I put my tongue out, you know, that ghetto city girl tongue out, you know, y'all come follow me. So, ghetto, ratchet, and loud, that works, okay? Sister 1973 for the $4.99 super chat. Let me slide this to you. Thank you, baby, and I appreciate you, and I'm gonna take it to you. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So this is it right here. I want y'all to get in here. This is Sister Girl Day, baby. We gonna get in here. We gonna get in here. Sister Girl is the face of the Democratic Party. She is the face, and they're eating it up, and they loving it. They loving it, honey. Okay? They loving it. Here we go. Here's another one.
Colleagues want to talk about keeping DC streets crime-free. They can't even keep the halls of Congress crime-free, because we gonna talk about this, because I got 24 seconds.
All right now.
My freshman colleague has just been indicted on 13 felony counts, right? But have they exhibited any courage to say, you know what, we will disallow this in our body. We will make sure that we expel this individual. They have not. So what I don't want to hear is that they care about crime, because if they did, they would start by cleaning up our own house and mind our own business instead of coming after DC. So thank you so much for your time. My Republican colleagues.
All right now. Sister Girl. All right now. Daniel, I see you, baby. Thank you for the let me see. Thank you for the 3-month membership, honey. I appreciate you. Melissa, how you doing, honey? So let's get in here. You know, sister girl, she said, listen, this is what it is, honey. This is what it is. So now this is a young Caucasian woman right here. She says that Jasmine Crockett destroyed Donald Trump, okay, in this short. So we gonna hear her dissect it. Here we go. Here we go.
This woman, Jasmine Crockett, who did a really good job of drawing a palpable distinction between Trump and Harris.
America, looking at the two choices before you, who would you hire? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris has a resume. Donald Trump has a rap sheet.
And of course, those are only some of the differences between the two of them. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who did a...
So, I'm sorry I said a female. It's a male Caucasian who dissected the foolery. So, this is the thing. Y'all made him the felon. Do you hear me? Y'all went and pursued him and made him the felon. Y'all was snatching shit that didn't make sense. Okay? That out of heaven, y'all was snatching shit that didn't make sense. And y'all made him the felon. But the uncomfortable truth is that y'all do insider trading in DC. But yet y'all got Martha Stewart though. Y'all took Martha Stewart down. But y'all do insider trading. Y'all do shit that we don't even know that y'all do. And Elon Musk even said some of the stuff that they do, he said, I can't even tell y'all because they'll probably take me out. But Elon, I'm going to tell you something. They ain't going to do nothing to you, baby. They ain't going to do nothing to you. Want to know why? Because they need your mind. They're not going to do nothing to you. If they go and do something with, if they do anything to you, baby, okay, they're going to be left behind. China is going to surpass them. They're not going to do nothing to you. That's why you still alive today, okay? That's why you still alive. They don't want China to surpass them, okay? Because your mind is something else. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, player? They're not going to do nothing to you. So whatever you come and tell us, they ain't going to say she to you. They're going to let you continue. Now, after whatever you do for them, okay? After whatever you do for them, then, you know, and they could get somebody to duplicate it, then they probably won't need you no more, player. That's when you're going to have to beef up security, okay? That's when they got to beef up security. But for right now, just sing like a canary like you've been doing. They ain't going to do nothing. But this, you hear this woman, okay? You hear this woman, and she getting in here like, listen, he's a felon. But the same shit that this man been doing all these years, all of y'all reap the same benefits. You want this man to pay a certain type of tax, change the tax code. Change the taxes. You want this man to play by the rules, then fix the rules. Fix the rules. You want to know why you ain't going to fix the rules? Because y'all do the same shit he doing. Y'all just exposed his shit. That's it. Y'all just exposed his shit. That's it. All right. So let's get in here. So here's another one from Sister Girl. She in it. She in it. This another one from Sister Girl.
Not be another presidential debate. I'm sure you watched Kamala Harris and Donald Trump on Tuesday. This has been on again, off again. He says it's not going to happen. What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry, I did not know that that's where you were going with this. Listen, even a blind man could see that it was a man down situation the other day during the debate. You know, one of the phrases that we use as a colloquialism is that we snatch wigs. Well, I'm just telling you, he got his toupee snatched. And so regardless of what type of spinning he's going to try to do, it is clear that he knows that this is a woman that he literally just cannot measure up to. And so absolutely, he doesn't want to go another round because if he didn't think he was knocked down before, he would absolutely recognize it if he went for another round with her.
Apparently.
So the round that Trump went with her, right? Did they not cheat? Because it looked like there was 3 against 1. Okay? It looked like there was 3 against 1. They fact checked everything that Trump said, did not even take one time to fact check anything that Kamala Harris said. And it looked like 3 against 1. So who really whooped who? If we want to get technical, okay? If we want to get technical. I'm just saying, this is the new face of the Democratic Party. Ratchet and boss chick. You hear me? Ratchet and boss chick go hand in hand. Ratchet and boss chick, okay? Here's another one, Jasmine Crockett. Here we go. Here's another one, baby. She making them round.
Because essentially what you're saying is that black people, we know y'all know all about going to jail. To be clear, this guy has 34 felonies. I've never been arrested for a traffic ticket. I do want to be clear that there are black folk that haven't actually experienced jail. I have been in jail, obviously, as a former criminal defense attorney. But I do want to be clear that, as Kendrick Lamar says, they are not like us. He is not like us. So for my clients, I've never had one that had this many charges pending against them. But I've never had anybody come close to him and somehow still be walking free pre-trial. That's not how we get treated when we end up getting locked up. It's more.
Now, Jasmine Crockett said that they not like us. She's saying Trump is not like us. Okay, the way he got treated with having all these felony counts, the way he got treated, they're not like us. Jasmine, you not like us. Because how you get up here and say that American people don't need that 5K. We don't need that 5K. How do you get up here and say we don't need that 5K? Tell me you balling without telling me that you balling. So 5K is pennies to you. It's pennies to you. 5K don't mean shit to you. Okay? It's pennies to you, of course, because you're a multimillionaire, of course. Now, Grace put in the chat, said the female moderator was her sorority sister. Grace is correct. That's right. She was. And also another sorority sister is Joy Reid. Okay, so that's why she always got that invite to see Joy Reid, because Joy Reid was a sorority sister too. This is the uncomfortable truth. This is Divine Nine all over. Okay, Divine Nine all over. Okay, so you got people talking about she's the face of the Democratic Party, and she's going to be the one that's going to take it for 2028. You got rumors in the street talking about she's the one that's going to take it for 2028, baby. Okay, and got everybody going crazy. Okay, got everybody going crazy. Now, this is an oldie but goodie. Thank you to, let me see who I got in here. Daniel, thank you to Sister 1973 for the $4.99 super chat. Let me slide this to you, she said. And Daniel, thank you for the 3-month membership, baby. I appreciate you. He said, hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button. If you like the content, please hit the like and subscribe button. Donate to the channel, baby. And if you don't like the content, baby, scroll up. You don't have to watch me, honey. You don't have to watch me. Here's an oldie but goodie. So, this is the uncomfortable truth. I believe this is who they gonna have for 2028, y'all. Okay? This is who they gonna have for 2028. They just getting y'all ready. They getting y'all ready. This is who they gonna have for 2028. Okay? They getting y'all ready. Because they want y'all to understand this your sister. They want you to understand this is your sister. They getting y'all ready. Okay? And more than likely, a lot of y'all Negroes gonna fall for it. Okay? More than likely, a lot of y'all Negroes gonna fall for this. Okay? Just like y'all fell for the last one. Okay? And it is what it is. It is what it is. But we gonna go on the fact of what she, if they put her up for 2028, right? I want y'all to go check what she do in her state? What she do in her state? Since she been in Congress, she only wrote up one thing. She only wrote up one thing. The other stuff she has done is small eye candy, so people can take pictures of her and say she's doing something. She's doing something. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let me share something with y'all. When I knew that Hillary wasn't going to get in there, even Hillary, because we all thought that, you know, if Hillary get in there, at least we know Bill going to be running the thing. That's what we all thought. Like, yeah. When you know that Hillary wasn't going to get in there, Hillary was qualified to be the president. She was. She was qualified to be the president. More qualified than Kamala. Okay? But then now Kamala come. Okay? And Kamala is more qualified. Okay? She's qualified in her own right to be president. She didn't get it. And so now you got the ghetto sister girl, okay, from, you know, City Girls, okay, and now this is the next one. This is the next one. Dims, you have set yourself up for some foolery again, and y'all gonna all run out there and vote like y'all did with Kamala because they sat up here, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Roland Martin, all of them sat up there. Piles also, I can't say his name correctly. Piles also done told y'all Negroes, okay, this your sister. But her own auntie couldn't even say that she was your sister. Huh? She our sister, but her own auntie said no comment when they asked her auntie. Why no comment when they asked her auntie? Because her auntie could have just told it, okay? But no, the auntie said no comment. Why? Why the auntie say no comment? But all these brothers out here talking about this your sister. This is a strong black woman. You supposed to vote for your sister. But when she got the nomination to be the vice president, and she ready. Okay? Y'all done set this woman up and she ready. But because you don't look it. I tell them I'm African American. I'm not ashamed to say I am. Some people get in here and ask me, are you from Nigeria? Are you Ghana? You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, baby, I am not. But thank you for saying that. I'm not. I'm African American. Here we go. Here's another one. Jasmine Crockett. Here's another one, baby. There she go. There she go, baby. There she go. Got to get that.
Having this hearing is because somebody got their feelings hurt in a debate. And I don't understand why we're wasting taxpayer dollars. Next time, tell your big boy to show up and be ready to handle the woman in the room who hopefully will become the next president of the United States. Nevertheless, while we do have two amazing authors from Project 2025, which it seems like everybody got the memo. Like, yes, I'm going to double down and say it's my thing, but I'm going to make sure I also say that it ain't our homeboys thing, because we know that it doesn't poll very well with the American people, because the American people are woke enough to recognize that there is nothing good in it for them.
Do you know why those costs have increased?
I didn't ask you a question. The final thing that I will say is that this election is the best example of why y'all are so afraid of diversity, equity, and inclusion, because then you can't have a simple-minded, underqualified white man somehow end up ascending. Instead, you've got to pay attention to the qualified black woman that is on the other side. The only reason we're having this hearing is because...
You know what's so funny? This DEI thing, it never helped us. We always talk about DEI, okay? But you know, this DEI thing never helped black people. It didn't. The most DEI helped, the most people that DEI helped was white people. First it was white women, then white men. It never helped us. But we out here marching with Al Sharpton talking about keep DEI. Shouldn't it be the Caucasian people out there talking about keep DEI? It didn't help us at all. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Oh my goodness. I think we just like to be loud and wrong. That's what I think. Here's another one. Here's another one, Jasmine. Here's another one.
These campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all
I
to
am
tell
no
me
child.
whether or
Do not
not
call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I'm a grown
which
woman.
of those
I'm 47 years
emails
old. I have broken
actually
more
have
glass ceilings than
Chairman,
you.
I'm reclaiming my
Let's go.
time.
You will not do that. I am
Order.
not a child.
I am
not a
reclaiming
child.
my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not
Okay,
in order.
order.
Point of order. Point of order.
Order.
Somebody.
Now, for these two women, I'm going to get on both of them because the thing is that I got on Green. When her and Green was doing this nonsense, I got on Green too. So I'm going to get on Nancy too. Nancy, what you say? You 47? Huh? You 47 years old, Nancy? Okay? Most of us, okay, we know what 47 look like, honey. We know what 47 look like. You already have arthritis. And you getting out here talking about you want to fight somebody? Oh, let's take it outside. And then you going to say, that's not what I meant. What do you mean, baby? Because anybody that is 47, they know when you say, let's take it outside, that means you got an ass whooping coming. That's what it means, Nancy. Okay? All the American people want y'all to do is your motherfucking job. That's all we want. That's all we want. We want all the theatrics shit to stop. We just want y'all to do your job. That's it. That's it. We just want y'all to do your job. Do your job. We're tired. Every time we turn around, y'all doing dumb shit up there in DC. We just want y'all to do your job. That's it. Okay? Nancy, Green, Crockett, Al Green. We just want y'all to do your job. Do your job, damn it. That's all. Now y'all getting in here the budget. The budget is coming. Okay? Y'all got to vote on the budget. March 14th, you got to vote on the budget. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know if you going to be able to vote on the budget. Well, y'all know if y'all going to get y'all shit together. How is it all the time when it's time for the budget to come, none of y'all motherfuckers know how to get together? None of y'all do. Okay? But when we talking about raise, when we talking about y'all motherfuckers getting a raise, everybody raise their hand. Yeah, we want a raise. But when we need y'all to balance and do your checks and shit about the budget to run this bitch, no, y'all never get that shit right. We always gotta wait till the 12th late in the midnight hour. Okay? We gotta wait till 12 o'clock late in the midnight hour for y'all to get that shit right. We just want y'all to do your job. That's it. The American people deserve better. We deserve better. We just want y'all to go in there, do your job. Do your job. Y'all, listen, every time we turn around, y'all on vacation. Every time we turn around, y'all on vacation. We just want you to do your job. You know what I'm saying? We just want you to do your job. That's it. 47 getting there talking about let's take it outside. Go where? Go where? Young. First of all, Crockett a little younger. She a little younger than you. You talking about, you know what I'm saying? Let's take it outside. Where? Where are you going? I want to share something with y'all. This is all smoke and mirrors. I keep telling y'all these people are friends. Do you know Biden, and I know y'all know this, I have said this so many times, Biden and what's his name? What's the other one? What's his name? Oh my God, I always forget his name. But Biden was cool with this man. And what's his name? Oh my God, I forgot his name. Oh my God, I forgot his name. I'm trying to remember. But they went on vacations together. Not Bush, not Bush. They went on vacations together. Okay? Him and his family, all of them, they broke bread together. They went to each other's houses. McConnell. Okay? Mitch McConnell. They were tight, but they will war it out in Congress. They will war it out in Congress. But they're tight. Best of friends. All this smoke and mirrors that they show us that they hate each other. Guys, let me share something with y'all. They go and break bread with each other after they do a whole big blowout all over social media and shit like that. Now, you know Nancy ain't mean, oh, let's take it outside. This is all just theatrics and shit. Probably after that, they went somewhere and was drinking and shit, talking shit. No, ain't no way. Oh, my goodness. We got to stop listening to the nonsense that they're spewing, okay? Here's another one. Here's another one, because she in here. We doing clips of Jasmine Crockett, okay? Here's another one. Because she get in here and just be loud and wrong, baby. She be loud and wrong. Here we go. Here's another one.
Is for the white boys. That's what's happening right now. I am tired of the white tears. Listen, if you are competent, you are not concerned. When I walk into Congress every single day, you know why I don't feel away and why you can't make me doubt who I am? Is because I know that I had to work 10 times as hard as they did just to get into the seat. When you look and you compare me to Marjorie Taylor Greene or me to Lauren Boebert, there is no comparison. And that is the life that we have always lived. So the only people that are crying are the mediocre white boys that have been beaten out by people that historically have had to work so much harder. This is why they don't want us to have education. This is why they are trying to literally say we won't fund the HBCUs. The coddling is for the white.
Now I'm going to share something with y'all. This is any race. I don't care what color they are. When they walk into a place, any place it could be, okay? And they feel like that there are other big girls and big boys in the room. And for them to be seen, or they want to act like they not scared of everybody in here, okay? What's the first thing that they start doing? They start cursing. They start getting indignant. You know what I'm saying? That's just like fresh meat that just came on the yard, right? He want everybody to think that, you know, he's some hood, he gangster. So he get up there like mother so-and-so and this and that. I used to do this out on the street, make people think that he's some big cat on the street, that, you know, people feared him. And this is what this sister does. Instead of going in here, getting money for her state, getting programs for her state, she up there battling it out with all these other fools in here. Who said they wasn't going to give money to HBCU? Who said that? And this is the thing that they scare black folks. They always using a race card all the time. This is the nonsense. They will use that race card real quick. Oh, no, they not going to give money to the HBCUs. Oh, no, you know, they not going they're trying to take Black history out of the schools and stuff. And let me share something with you. That was a small sound bite that they clipped from Trump. And Trump, somebody asked him on Fox News. They said to him, President Trump, they said just like this to him: what if you take away the federal Board of Education? And so the school districts start saying, since Black America built this nation, okay, Black Americans built this nation, we no longer will do world history. We're only going to do Black history, right? He said, well, then I will defund the school. I won't fund the school. So now they done ran with that little sound bite. They ran with that, but they done ran with the part that he said if they wiped out history and just only had Black history. You understand? So they just took that all out of context and shit and was like, no, this is what he said. He said if they take away history, okay? He said if they take away history, that then and they implemented only black history, then he would defund the school. And he has the right to. He has the right to defund the school. American history is also black history. American history is also black history. They are intertwined. No matter how you try to spin it or separate it, it is intertwined with each other. So the children should learn both. That's the uncomfortable truth. And so they wanted to spin it like, oh no, he wants to take black history out. Don't y'all know they even showed a library that the books were all, they said black history books, were all in a dumpster or something like that, right? So people in the comment section was going, wow, oh, look at this. Trump, look what he doing, this and that. Mind you, check this out. The school, the school was tore up, okay? Because I think it was like a hurricane or something went in there and tore the building down, okay? And so all the books got messed up and everything. The books got destroyed and everything. And so that's why they were in the dumpster. They didn't even tell the rest of the story. They just wanted y'all to believe that that was all black history books, okay? Listen, the propaganda, all this this stuff is real, baby. They get in here and tell you all types of lies, honey. They will get in here and tell you all types of lies. We have to do better. We have to do better. We got to seek for ourselves. We got to get in here and do the work for ourselves, honey. Okay? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is the gospel truth. You got to get in here and get it done for yourself. All right? And let me share something with you. This is what Pastor said. I want y'all to hear what Pastor said. Check this out about the Democratic Party. Okay? Here we go.
Actually, in a place where the only way you can be black and stand with your people is to be a Democrat. Now, if that's where we are, we're the dumbest people on the face of the planet. And we're the only people in America who operate that way. You can be white and be a Republican or a Democrat. Hispanic and be a Republican or a Democrat. Praise the Lord. Whatever, and be a Republican or a Democrat. But if you're black, the only way you can be an authentic black person is to be a Democrat. That's stupid. And you know what it means? It means that explains why we spend half the time, or maybe even more, out of power. I've said for years, we need to operate politically, and I want to make this clear, in a way where both parties will compete for our vote. When one party knows that they're going to get your vote no matter what, you get nothing from that party.
That's right. And that's why y'all continue to get fed these lies, because they'll tell us they're going to do all these things for us. And they know if they get up here and just lie, you're going to continue to ride with the lie. How many years, how many decades have they promised the black community to do all these things? And they haven't done she. They haven't done nothing. Everything Trump said he was going to do, he went in there, guns is blazing, and he did it. And even if you may not like what he did, that's your business. That's your business. But the people who voted for him, they like what he did. One thing I got a problem with is the Gaza thing. Everything else, he right on the money. But the Gaza thing about wiping a whole bloodline out of the air, I don't like that part. But everything else, he got it on the money. Okay? He got it on the money. And this is the uncomfortable truth. The Democratic Party, you cannot be black. You cannot be, listen, if you're not a Democrat, okay, a black person cannot be outside of the Democratic hold. You hear me? You cannot be. If you outside of the Democratic hold, they will call you a bed wench, okay? They gonna call you a house ninja, okay? They gonna call you everything except the name that you were given, honey, okay? But if you Caucasian, you can be a Democrat or a Republican, okay? Nobody say nothing. If you Hispanic, you could be a Democrat or a Republican. Nobody say nothing. But black people, you better not say you something else. You better not say you something else. They quickly call you a house ninja. Do you know how many times I have been called the house ninja? People have been getting in my comments talking about, baby, they done paid you. Who done paid you, baby? Who done paid you to get up here and talk about Trump the way you do? Who done paid you? First of all, let me share something with y'all. When I get a check, I'm going to come up here and show y'all. This is my check. When I get a check, I'm going to come up here and show y'all. Okay? Truth is truth. They even got your own family. Y'all remember Joy Reid was in here talking about, well, if your family don't respect your decision, don't be with them on the holidays. Why? Why? Let's just not talk about anything political, anything political. Let's not talk about that. And where we could still be around each other and love each other. Why would you tell young people not to go see their family? Why would you not tell, you know what I'm saying? This is stupid. You telling young people stay away from their family for the holidays. I'm glad they took your ass off TV. I'm glad, Joy Reid, they took your ass off TV. Because some of the shit you was saying was crazy. People talking about she was trying to help the black community. Where? Where was she trying to help the black community? I want y'all to look at something. Black people, we have signed ourselves to the Democratic Party. And no matter what they do, they right. My people will perish because of lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. We will perish because of lack of knowledge. I hope I'm saying that correctly. We love to be fooled. We love to be fooled. These people have been lying to us for God knows how long, and they will continue to lie because they know what? We gonna sign with them. We gonna sign with them. Mind you, they can't tell you what a woman is. They cannot define what a woman is. And they want men and boys to be in girls' sports. How do you do that? When y'all have seen how these men get in these rings and whoop on these girls' ass. Okay? But they can't get in a ring with a man and fight a man because they know a man, I don't want to say a real man, but a man who says I'm a man 24/7 will whoop his ass. The one who say I'm a man half of the time of the year. Okay, here's the next one. And Jasmine always throwing rocks at Trump. She always throwing rocks at Trump, honey. Let's continue. Here we go. She like throwing them rocks, baby.
Ask each of the mayors, just yes or no. Have any of you been made aware of any immigrant that has had 34 felony convictions that has still been able to roam around in your cities? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
34 felony convictions.
No,
from the immigrants. Anybody?
I'm not aware.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious because we are so concerned about crime, and I know that my Republican colleagues would never want anybody with 34 felony convictions roaming around because that could be a danger to the community. But I will move on. Let me ask.
But we you know, the thing is that when you hear these past clips of her saying this stuff, the American people didn't know that y'all gave all those DAs, all those AGs, I hope I'm saying this correctly, all the AGs, y'all gave them presents. Y'all gave them gifts from U.S. aid. All these AGs that came after him, they just was pulling shit out of the sky, and y'all told them, yeah, get them however you can get them, and here's a gift. Y'all had made these AGs millionaires. Fannie over here done got $8 million in 2 years. How? From U.S. aid. $8 million. Where she only makes 6 figures. $8 million gift from U.S. aid. Come on now. And the only thing that y'all ones who went after him that you messed up on is that you had shit going on in your own closet. And that shit came out. You had shit going on in your own closet. Fanny, you was fucking a married man. You was fucking a married man. You should have mind your business. You should have mind your business. See, it's like everything the Democrats do, we sweep that under the rug. We sweep that under the rug. Nah, I ain't do that. We sweep that under the rug. But everything the Republicans do, that stuff got to be out. Oh, no, it got to be out. No, y'all causing chaos. Y'all causing confusion. So y'all didn't cause confusion when y'all got in here and Biden released a statement on a Sunday. On a Sunday, he released a statement saying he will no longer run and he will no longer run his race. Okay, he will no longer run his race, and he is endorsing Kamala Harris on a Sunday. That smelled like a coup to me. That's what it looked like. It looked like a coup to me. Y'all didn't even give us a chance to pick anybody else. No, it's her. It's her. We got to go with her. Y'all didn't have nothing. Y'all didn't give nobody a chance. When the Republicans do this shit, I'm going to remind everybody. When the Republicans get in here and do the same shit that the Dems had done, I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all better shut up. I don't want to hear nothing. Peep, nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Because y'all did the same shit and y'all made it seem like, oh, and Pelosi got up there and was like, well, there was no one else. There was no one else that wanted to run. There's no one else that wanted to run. Okay? Grace got in here and said, if you don't do dirt, you don't get burned. That's right. Nonsense. But this is the face of the Democratic Party. Ratchet is good. Ratchet is good. Deficiency is good. Ghetto hood, loud talking, disrespectful is good. She said we got a thug in the White House. Now I know we got a thug in the White House because I have said it. I have told y'all we got a thug in the White House. Okay? We do have a thug in the White House. But she said it to try to humiliate somebody. All they doing, my brothers and sisters, they getting y'all mind ready. This is why every time you turn around, you see her. You understand? They getting y'all mind ready. This is why every time you turn around, you see her on the front page of everything. They trying to get y'all mind ready for 2028. I hope that young man that's running against her in her state, I hope he win. Because I am so tired of seeing Ratchet and Ghetto. I'm so tired. It's aggravating to me. And she bringing a whole group along, and all the women are following her like donkeys. All of them just following her. Like what she doing makes sense. And y'all all looking like Boo Boo the Fool when y'all did that Mortal Kombat bullshit. Y'all look crazy. And if ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. Y'all all look crazy. I don't listen. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Okay? I wanted to share that with y'all because Sister Girl is out here and she's talking to these women. Okay? MSNBC is another group of women, okay, that they get in here and they side with the Democratic Party too. And they say bullshit like this. Shout out to Officer Tatum for this clip right here. Here we go.
This was a lesson in finding one thing that you let yourself feel. And I let myself feel joy about DJ. And I hope he's alive for another, 95 years, right? And I hope he lives and the life he wants to live. He wants to be a cop. He knows what he wants to do. And maybe when you have childhood cancer, that crystallizes for you. And I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer. But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump's supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide. And I hope he isn't one who has to testify against the people who carried out acts of seditious conspiracy and then live to see Donald Trump pardon those people.
Can I call her a witch with a B? Can I call her a witch with a B? I really want to call her that. Somebody, y'all do it for me. I'll pray for you later. Do it for me. And then say it. I want the atmosphere to hear what I can't say. What a dick.
Shout out to Officer Tatum. So this woman who is on MSNBC, I don't know her name, she's a Caucasian young lady. She sat up there and she gave praise to DJ. That is the young man who wants to be a police officer, okay? And he survived cancer, okay? And she's going in there talking about, well, I hope this and I hope that and I hope this don't happen to you and I hope that. That's stupid. Why not just say you happy for the young man? But none of y'all could actually give this young man true praise. This young man has survived cancer. He has had brain surgery. And so you come with the lowest of the low and you say this one more time for the crowd in the back.
This was a lesson in finding one thing that you let yourself feel. And I let myself feel joy about DJ. And I hope he's alive for another, 95 years, right? And I hope he lives and the life he wants to live. He wants to be a cop. He knows what he wants to do. And maybe when you have childhood cancer, that crystallizes for you. And I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer. But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump's supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide. And I hope he isn't one who has to testify against the people who carried out acts of seditious conspiracy and then live to see Donald Trump pardon those people.
Can I call her a witch with a B? Can I call her?
Now, why? When you hear shit like that, you just want to say why. Why? You could have just said something nice about the young man that he wants to be a police officer and you wish him the best. That's it. Why? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, Rose. How are you? I see you in the chat. That right there is the uncomfortable truth, honey. I want y'all to hear this. Here's another one. Here's another clip for Jasmine. Okay? Here's another clip for Jasmine. They want y'all to see her face. So it'll be easy for you in 2028. Okay? Y'all who already know politics, y'all peep this. Okay? Y'all already peeped this. This is who they gonna have getting in here doing the damn thing. Shout out to this brother right here. I cannot pronounce his name. Oh, okay. Pat Position 2022. Okay. Shout out to this brother. Here we go.
Rocket, the gift that just keeps on giving. Every time this woman opens her mouth, she makes it so easy for us to pick her words apart.
Unfortunately, we had an opportunity to have a woman lead this country, and I promise you she would have led us to the promised land.
Today, she claimed that America had a chance to elect a woman president that would have led us to the promised land, which is very funny because both Jasmine and Kamala Harris are part of a party that could not define what a woman is to you if they tried. Jasmine Crockett has often claimed that Republicans and males of this country are dangerous for not wanting trans women, aka biological men, to compete in women's sports. That's right. So this whole we should have elected a woman thing really makes no sense because technically speaking, I could have been the first woman president. On top of that, Kamala Harris is currently $20 million in debt. She raised over $1 billion for her campaign, spent all that money, and then spent $20 million on top of it. And now to this day, months after the election's over, 2 months after he's already served in office, she's literally still asking her voters to donate money to her so she can pay all this debt back. Then she goes on to claim that Donald Trump is the one leading us to hell and back.
But instead, we got somebody that seems like he want to take us to hell and back again.
Simply because he wants to slash all this unnecessary spending from a lot of these institutions. He wants to close the border so that way we don't have undocumented and unvetted illegal immigrants crossing into our country. And because he wants Russia and Ukraine to sit down at the table and come to a deal of peace instead of escalating the war further. It seems to me like somebody is paying these people to be agents of chaos. They want war, they want confusion, and they want all of your money being spent on people overseas that don't give a damn about you.
Facts.
Somebody please make this make sense and why the Democrats continue to believe that this is a winning strategy. Jasmine Crockett.
Shout out to Pat Positions 222. Okay. So it looked like in the corner it say Patriot, so I'm not sure if that's the name of his channel. But the thing is that how do you stop a war if you only talking to one party? Doesn't it take two to get into a war? How do you only talk to one party? Oh no, I'm gonna talk to the party that I like to talk to. I'm not gonna talk to the other party because I don't like them. How do you stop a war? You gotta talk to both. If two children are fighting on a playground, you got to talk to both of them. You can't talk to one and then walk away and not talk to the other. That sounds crazy. So what Trump is doing, he's right. He has to talk to both parties in it, and he can't be in here bashing one party and praising the other. He has to talk to both. What y'all want him to do? Just be out here getting all nasty with Putin, and then he's supposed to get up here and give Zelensky a bottle and tell him stop crying? Because that's the shit he did when he came to D.C. All he did was cry and have a tantrum. So I'm supposed to only baby Zelensky and get in here and chastise Putin. Y'all foolish. And because war brings money, that's why y'all want them to continue to be in war. But Trump said if y'all want them to continue, y'all gonna pay. Y'all gonna pay, damn it. We not gonna continue to have this foolery going on. And American people got to pay it. My problem is, why would y'all not get in here and say, we don't want men and boys in women's sports? When you know if a man or a boy get in any sports, they are meant to dominate it. They are meant to dominate it. Now, when they're running against, when they're running against each other, when you have boys running against each other and you have men running against each other, now it's the strong will survive. Now that's the strong will survive. But when you have a whole bunch of women, a whole bunch of girls, and you put one male in there, one man in there, and you put one boy in there, these two are meant to dominate it because they were born to do that. They were born to do it, damn it. No parent that's in their right mind would think it's safe for their daughter to go and box a boy. No parent in their right mind would think it's safe to go and box a boy. I don't care if they're the same height. I don't care how much they both weigh. You know what I'm saying? She weighed 150, he weighed 150. She weighed 190, he weighed 190. No matter what, I don't care if everything is the same on the board. You're talking about a man who is built like this. Okay? A woman who is built with curves. And you talking about a man, a whole machine that's getting in here and battling a woman. He going, all he do is a chin check, she gone. Once he give her a chin check, she gone. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. And I know it's because all that money y'all getting from the rainbow community, and that's why y'all in here just doing whatever. Because that sound crazy. Ain't none of y'all got children in here that gotta compete against a boy or a teenage daughter that gotta compete against a teenage boy. I want you to understand something. Anytime a man getting anything, he's going to dominate it because that's what he's born to do. I don't care if you put a wig on him. I don't care if you put a dress on him. I don't care. Some of y'all get in here and y'all will just, it's crazy. The other day, I watched something on YouTube. I showed my husband, okay? Now, y'all know Carlos, famous Carlos, okay? He is, from the LGBTQIA plus community. And they had a video of him. We're going to go off the subject just a little bit, y'all. They had a video of him hugging it up with, I forgot this rapper name, but his wife, okay? And Carlos and her are friends, okay? But this woman is married, okay? And Carlos is from the LGBTQIA plus community, and he's married. But this woman sat her big ass on Carlos, okay? She sat her ass on Carlos, and he hugged her like that was his wife and smacked her on her ass twice. Now, when I showed my husband this thing, my husband said, and he's what? I said, he's from the rainbow community. And my husband said, and she sat on his lap. I said, yes. And my husband said, that's still a man. I don't care what kind of community he from. That's still a man. And she's a married woman. Why did she think that was comfortable to sit in this man's lap? Why she think that was comfortable to sit in this man's lap? At the end of the day, I don't care how you dress this man. You put him in a wig. I don't care how you put him in a dress and some heels and put nails on him, okay? I don't care how. But once y'all put liquor in play, okay, somehow he goes to his original programming, okay? Somehow he go to his original programming, damn it, okay? That all the time, then y'all get in here and be like, oh, I'm pregnant by so-and-so. And everybody like, well, wait a minute. I thought they was from the, the rainbow community. And then, oh, no, we were drunk. How? No husband in their right mind will allow their wife to sit on a man's lap. I don't care what community he from. I'll give two shits. I don't care what community he from. Ain't no man in their right mind would allow their wife to sit on another man's lap. I don't care how cool we are. That's where y'all get that shit from. Let's go to the jacuzzi naked and shit. Cause that's my girl. And he got a wig on. That's my girl. Y'all drinking mimosas and shit by the jacuzzi and shit. Somehow they go back to their original programming. Cause you got your titties in their face and he hugging on you and stuff. That's my girl. That's my girl. And then all of a sudden, that pipe rise up. That's my girl. That's my girl with the wig on and shit. How is it that they go back to their original programming and shit? How? And I know her husband felt some type of way. She was just rocking back and forth on this man's lap, and he tapped her on that behind 2 times. 2 times. I don't care if he from the rainbow community. You ain't supposed to sit on nobody's lap. You married, sis. You married. You ain't supposed to go sit on nobody's lap and let them hug you the way he did. And yes, he praised you. That was good. He praised you, said you make money. You a savvy woman. You're very smart. But you're supposed to have enough common sense to know not to be sitting on another man's lap. I'm surprised your husband let you get away with that shit. Ain't no way. I don't care what. Because let me share something with y'all. When y'all get liquor into play, nobody remember the roles that they said they are. Nobody remember. Oh, I was drunk. That's what y'all use. I was drunk. I was too drunk. That's what y'all use. Okay? So, this is the face of the Democratic Party, y'all. This is the face of the Democratic Party. So now y'all know they done censored, we going back to the original subject. Now y'all know they done censored Mr. Green, Mr. Al Green, right? So this is the fiasco that they brought when they came to the House floor, okay? This is the nonsense. Okay, here we go. Here's the nonsense. This is the nonsense. Here we go.
Will Representative Green present himself to the well?
All right.
By its adoption of House Resolution 189, the House has resolved that Representative Al Green be censured, that Representative Al Green forthwith present himself in the well of the House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure, and that Representative Al Green be censured with public reading of this resolution by the Speaker.
We shall overcome what? What shall we overcome? Y'all stealing? All y'all, Democrats and Republicans, what should we overcome? Y'all stealing? What I think is that the American people are just tired of y'all playing games with us. You understand? We just tired. We tired of y'all playing games with us. We just want y'all to stop stealing. That's it. Stop stealing. Do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. March 14th. This is when y'all supposed to get the budget and everything ready. March 14th. Okay? We already know it's going to be some bullshit in place. Somehow y'all won't get that shit right. Okay? Because the Democrats said they could afford to give pushback to the Republicans. They can afford to give pushback to the Republicans. But you say you are the people's choice. You're the people's choice, right? We are the party of the people, but y'all ready to do some foolery. Y'all ready to do some foolery. March 14th. Y'all gonna see all hell break loose all over social media. I'll be surprised if y'all have the budget ready by that time. I'll be surprised. Because all y'all have done is got up there and sung "We Shall Overcome," and y'all know that Al Green was wrong. Al Green was not the only one that was wrong. Also, the other Green, she was wrong when she did that nonsense to Biden. Also, Ryan was wrong when he did that nonsense to Obama. And when it happened to Obama and when it happened to Biden, they did not throw them out. They didn't. They didn't throw them out. Obama engaged with Ryan. Obama engaged with Ryan. That's how you stop people from heckling you. You engage with them. You engage with them. That's how you stop having them heckle you. Same thing with Biden. He did the same thing. He engaged with Green. He stopped the show and engaged with Green. And could Trump have done the same thing? He could have. He didn't want to. He didn't want to. But the thing is, we tired of watching the kindergarten show. We're tired. We just want y'all to do your job. Hello, Tariq. How are you? I hope I'm saying your name correctly, honey. You're right. Paul Mooney did. He did. He did say it. This is the uncomfortable truth. Both of y'all is demons. Y'all playing the American people. Same as the Democrats been stealing, the Republicans been stealing too. But only thing, the difference is that the Republicans have been quiet. They ain't been running around like they crazy like the Democrats have. Y'all both been stealing. Just sit down and let the audit continue. You both been stealing. But you don't hear none of the Republicans out here talking about this and talking about that and running around like a chicken with their head cut off. It's only the Democrats doing it. So everybody think it's only the Democrats stealing, which we know it's all y'all motherfuckers in there stealing. How all of y'all millionaires and multimillionaires? That's stupid. Something wrong there. Now, I know it's some insider trading too and some other bullshit y'all doing, but I'm tired of y'all getting gifts from the U.S. aid. Why? That much money is going into there like that? That everybody getting gifts from U.S. aid? Where the money's supposed to be going to help countries and shit, different countries, that y'all telling us y'all helping? Well, that is the last of that segment. We done with that. We just gonna leave it just like that. We done with all that nonsense. Purge said just like this. They all got dirty hands, fingernails. Grimy as hell. That's right. I'm tired. This is nonsense. Green said he needs a lineup. Oh my God. We shall overcome. Y'all don't even know what that song is for y'all to be singing that in the house floor. We shall overcome. You don't know what that song is? Y'all overcame already. All y'all multimillionaires. You have overcame. You ain't out here. You got to rob Peter to pay Paul. Y'all not doing that. All y'all is multi-millionaires. Millionaires and multi-millionaires. Talking about we shall overcome. Y'all should be ashamed to even sing that song. Overcome what? Overcome what? After you leave, you're going to get a latte. Overcome what? Damn it. Y'all sat up there and said the American people don't need 5K. 5K is nothing to the American people. Overcome what, damn it? All right, let me let that go. Let me let that go. Next foolery, I want my sisters, I want y'all to hear this, okay? My sisters from every color, okay? Every color. We about to jump on to something else, okay? We done with that segment, and I want y'all to hear this, what this wife said, Okay? She gave some beautiful advice. This is to all my sisters, every color. I want y'all to take heed to the message.
You know what I realized? I realized that I'm gonna just keep it on marriage. A lot of men, sometimes they want to be ravished. They want their woman to initiate and jump their phone sometimes. You'd be surprised how men love that mess. They love it. So, if you love your man, especially if you love your husband, don't be afraid to show it. Jump his ass every day. Jump him. Jump him. Do benevolence. It's due. Just like my body ain't my own now that I'm married. His body ain't his own. You can't lay around me. You know what? I got nature for you. You my husband, and you think you just gonna lay around me. Okay.
I like what this sister said. I like what she said. I like what she said. Stop waiting for your husband. Stop waiting for him. Stop waiting for your husband. Do you hear me? Stop waiting for your husband. Learn how to initiate it. She said ravish. Damn, that's hard. She said ravish your husband. Stop waiting for him to tap you on that shoulder. Learn how to tap him, baby. I need some help. I need some help. I'm quick to tell my husband, I need some help. Lord, I don't, got to do better. Got to do better, my sisters. Your body is not your own. Stop listening to these women telling you nonsense. They want to tell you nonsense, so you'll get in here and destroy your own. See, I got to tell you nonsense. Here's another young woman, and she said this, okay? Okay? A young woman said this, okay, on social media. Check this out. This is what she said.
A woman in 2025 and you have a man, keep your man. Keep your man. Don't let him go. Because the whole process of getting to know a and trying to be in a relationship with another out here right now. Keep your man. If y'all
What she say? What she say? Put it in the chat. What she say? Keep your man. Keep your man. Now we talking about a man that has a king mindset. She said, keep your man. Now she said some other stuff I don't agree with, so I had to cut her off. But keep your man. The man who has the king mindset. Stop thinking that, oh, there's a whole bunch of men out here. It's not. It's not. It's not. Some of y'all think y'all missing something when you marry. You ain't missing nothing. The same dick you want to be riding on, you have one that lives right next to you. Y'all in the same bed together. And if y'all not in the same bed, you should be in the same bed. Okay? The same dick you trying to chase outside, you have dick right next to you. Okay? You have it right next to you. And it's clean. Ain't nothing going on with the dick. But you want new dick outside. And new dick will get you all types of disease and everything like that. She said if you have a man, let's play it one more time, just the beginning part.
Woman in 2025 and you have a man, keep your man.
Keep your man.
Keep your man.
Keep your man. That's what she said. If you got a man in 2025, she said keep your man. My sisters, I'm talking to my married sisters. Some of y'all don't know how fine your husband is. To you, he may not look good anymore, okay? Because you done fell out of love and shit, okay? So to you, he don't look good no more, okay? So to another woman, he might look like candy, okay? That salt and pepper beard that you can't stand, and the way he shape it up and stuff, you can't stand it. But another woman want him. Another woman want to bite on his beard and everything and kiss on him and suck his dick and everything, and you can't stand him. Now, it's only when he start leaving the house more, you wondering where he going and this and that, but you can't stand him. You can't stand him. This is why I tell y'all, stay in servitude. Stay in servitude so you won't ever get in that situation where you saying, I can't stand this man. Because if you stay in servitude, what happens? What happens? Now, the man always stay in servitude. I'm going to share with you what I mean. And some of y'all who already been following me for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. He stay in servitude with the fact he bring that paycheck home. He stay in servitude with the fact that the bills are paid. Okay? So that's his servitude to you and those children. Okay? But you staying in servitude meaning what? Being obedient to your husband. Knowing how to talk to him and being respectful. Learning how to serve him when he comes home from work. You serve him his plate. Then you get that exchange. You give him his plate. You say, baby, thank you. You turn around. You say, you welcome. And then at times he'll smack you on your ass. Most men do that. That's normal. Stop feeling offended when your husband smack you on the ass. That's you know what he's doing? That's validation. That's validation to let you know you still got it. Take that smack on the ass and with respect. Take it with stride, honey. Okay? And when he smack you on the ass, let it jiggle a little bit. Let him watch it. Okay? $2025, y'all. You hear me? 2025. If you got a man already, you better learn how to continue to keep him. Because the same man you claim you can't stand is the same man somebody else wants. Same man you can't stand somebody else want. Some of y'all get in here. Some people, they crack on me. Take heed, you married 18 years. How you still have that lust and that desire for your husband? Because I stay in servitude. That's why. I stay in servitude. When my husband come out the shower, I look at this man and I'm ready to climb this man. This man have a problem. He still look good to me. That salt and pepper hair don't bother me at all. I love the beard. I love it, honey. You got to give your husband some aggravation, my sisters. A little aggravation. Learn how to bite him. I'm talking to every color, not listen, my sisters of every color. Learn to bite this man, aggravate him in a good way. Learn to be affectionate to your husband. If you don't do it, somebody else will. The world already beats this man up. Men are the last people on earth to ever be loved. They're the last people on earth to ever be loved, honey. Men are the last, and they know it. They know it. They are the last to be loved. And so if you have a husband, cherish the time you have with him. You don't know when God is going to call him home. And my sisters, you don't know when God is going to call you home. Cherish the time you have with your husband. Enjoy the time with him. Lay under him. Spend time with him. You don't know when the last time you will see this man. Do you know it take a lot to fight? Do you hear me? It take a lot out of you to argue with somebody. Did you know that? It take a lot out of you to argue with somebody. But to love somebody and lay on them, it don't. It don't take nothing. It don't take nothing to enjoy somebody. It don't take nothing to enjoy somebody, to lay on them, to hug on them, to kiss them. It don't take nothing. But to argue, it take a lot. Your whole day is messed up. My sisters, even when you're mad, this is every color. Even when you mad with your husband, you stay in servitude. Still cook, still clean, still fuck this man. Do you hear me? Still fuck him, even when you mad with him. When you're mad with him and you fuck him, listen, the sex is better when you're mad with him. Because you think you're doing something when you're doing cowgirl. Because you're mad. Okay? And then once you done got that clarity, that nut clarity, you done got that nut clarity, and now it's his turn. So he get all the aggravation he got in him. Back shots, baby. Back shots. Okay? Or either he on top of you, kissing you and shit and sucking your titties and everything. And now, you know, it is what it is. By the time y'all finish, ain't nobody mad with nobody no more. Y'all get in the shower together, okay? Hello, Mr. He said, how are you? How you doing, sir? Thank you for stopping by, even if it's just for a little bit. I appreciate you. Wonderful show, as always. Even if you mad with him. No problem, sir. No problem. Even if you mad with him. Still do your wifely duties. Still love on him. Still treat him with kindness. Still treat him with kindness. Stop going to bed mad with him. This is nonsense. You don't know if you will see this man in the morning. Why is Take Heed telling you this? Take Heed, why are you telling me this? That's what you say. Because I've been doing it 18 years. I've been doing it 18 years. Do you think I want to go to bed angry at my husband for something foolish and I may not see him the next day? No. Men are the least loved in the world. Nobody loves men. They believe men are disposable. Oh, no, I can, you know, some of y'all, you get mad with your husband. Oh, no, I can change you. I can change you. I can get me another one. Now, I'm going to share something with you. You might could get another one. You might could get another one. That's true. You might could get another one. But they'll never treat you like your husband did. See, you're going to get dog walked. Because once you tell this man why you left your husband, he going to treat you like shit anyway. This is what a lot of y'all women forget. This is what a lot of y'all forget. Renee, I'm sorry, baby. I hope this not bothering you, honey. I hope this not bothering you. You will get in here and just, you know, think, oh no, I got like 10 men in my DM that they want me. I don't need to put up with this shit. And the thing that y'all forget is those men that's in the DM, he saw your picture, baby. He just want to fuck you. He just want to fuck you, nothing else. He don't want to wife you. He don't want to put no relationship. He don't want to do nothing. That's why Tia ass had to run back home. Did y'all see the news? Tia ass done ran the hell back home. She was like, oh no. I didn't know men don't court you no more. Of course they don't, Tia. They don't. That was back in the day when a man would court you. He would date you for a minute before he got that punani. No, they don't do that no more, honey. You got a crash course trying to leave your husband. And you done fucked around and found out. That's the new rumor that's going around. Hello, Mrs. She said, how are you, hon? Wonderful show tonight. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. My sisters, I just want to share this with you. Stay in servitude. I don't care what somebody tell you. Oh, he ain't do this, he ain't do that. So now your mama, your sister, your auntie, your godmama, your girlfriend's telling you, nah, bitch, if I was you, baby, I would close up shop. I wouldn't fuck them. I wouldn't cook. I wouldn't clean. I wouldn't do nothing. And you look those bitches square in the face. You do that to your husband. I'm not going to do that to mine. I'm mad with him, but I'm still going to feed him. I'm still going to cook. I'm still going to clean up this house, and I'm going to fuck him. I'm still going to do it, okay? Mrs. She said, thank you for the 1 membership. I appreciate you. I'm still going to fuck him. The gift membership to Purge, thank you. I'm still going to sleep with him. Don't get in here and let your aunties and your grandma and your great-grandma and your sisters and your auntie and your godmama tell you some nonsense about your husband, and then you go and destroy, you understand? You go and destroy your marriage. Stay in servitude, my sisters. That's how you do. Some of y'all who believe you out of love with your husband, oh, I done fell out of love with my husband. Get back into that servitude. Get back into that servitude. Get back into the routine of serving this man. Get back into it. Some of y'all think by punishing your husband and putting him on ice for like 6 to 7 to 8 months, some of y'all get in here, you'll put your husband on ice and think this makes sense. And then when he starts cheating, now you run to pastor and say, oh, he cheating on me. Mind you, you didn't tell pastor you put this man on ice for 6 to 7 months. Because if pastor got common sense, he would tell you, this is why he cheating. If pastor got common sense, pastor gonna say, this is why he cheating. You done put him on ice for 6 to 7 months. Your battles with your husband should not be all the way until the next day. Whatever argument you got with this man, you don't know if you're going to see him in the morning. You need to square this argument away. Square it away. I watched a young couple on IG, and I'm going to let y'all go because we've been up here already 2 hours and 32 minutes. I watched a young couple on IG, and I thought this was the cutest thing. I showed my husband. What they do is when they argue, they get in each other's face, and they begin to argue, right? But they can't scream. Like they can get up there and complain about each other, but they can't scream. And they wind up laughing because they're kissing each other while they're arguing. It's so funny. I said, this is something amazing. Because it still keep you two connected while you're arguing. Okay? And then you begin to kiss and laugh off things. I thought that was the cutest thing. I was like, look at these young people just making up stuff like this. Because if it's take heed, tell you, what I would tell you would be something else. Okay? Because just like I tell y'all, don't get in here and close up shop on your husband. Because I'm going to share something with you. Ain't nothing like doing cowgirl and being mad with this man. Ain't nothing like it. Honey, the fire in your body, ain't nothing like it. Being mad with him and you climb him, you mount him like a horse. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, honey. It's a war. And by the time you done got that clarity, and then he look at you and he say, it's my turn now, okay? Baby, you done listen, you got two. You got two for the price of one argument. You got two for the price of one. You done already got it while you was riding him, and then you get it again while he done laid you down. That's it. I enjoyed myself with y'all tonight. Thank you for coming to rock with me. I appreciate you. Okay, I appreciate everybody who showed up for me tonight. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for coming. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, through Venmo. Okay, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubnracksfashion.com. Okay, ubnracksfashion.com. Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. The links are there too as well. But I give you a little hint. The best deals are on our main website. The clothes are much cheaper. Okay, that's the best deals. Okay. Also, here go Grace talking about Scorpio gang. And also, okay, if you want to shop merch, okay, scroll to the top of my YouTube page. You will see shop or store. They got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes, all that good stuff. Y'all go in there and check it out, okay? Mrs. She Said, this for you, baby. I appreciate it. Shout out to Mrs. She Said, one of a half. I gotta say one of a half. Am I saying that correctly? Of the best. How can I say this? I wanna make sure I say this amazingly, so I want to say it correctly. So Mr. He Said, Mrs. She Said, two of the most amazing content creators on YouTube. Okay, we always have people in here, they will get up here and duplicate these two amazing people, but they don't get it right. Shout out to Mr. He Said and shout out to Mrs. She Said for getting up here and always educating the masses. Okay, please guys, when you get time, like and subscribe to their channel. Also, I could never forget Embrace the Grace, my sister. Get in here and she will let you know, okay, she will let you know less nagging and more gagging. Okay, that's what she said. Less nagging and more gagging to your husband, honey. Okay, shout out to Embrace the Grace. Sister content is always fire. Morgan, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat, honey. I appreciate you. To all the content creators that came in and stopped by, I appreciate you. The content creators who stayed and rocked with me, I appreciate you as well. To all my mods, thank you for always governing over my channel and keeping my channel safe from any toxicity. Okay, I appreciate y'all for that. Guys, the content creators that I just mentioned, please hit the like and subscribe button. Go to their channel, rock out on their channel. You hear me? So you got Mr. He Said, you got Mrs. She Said, and you got Embrace the Grace, honey. Go get in here and rock out on these amazing content creators' channels and get in here and follow their content, honey. Okay? Now, we gonna get in here and we gotta get Morgan something in here, because Morgan sat up there and said, take heed, here you go before you leave. Morgan said, take heed, here you go before you leave. Okay, and here we go. We gonna get it in here. Here we go, Morgan. Here we go. So Morgan, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. I don't know what's going on, but my screen is not showing me. Okay, here we go. So the tally is up. Do you think Jasmine Crockett is the face of the Democratic Party? So 58% say yes, 41% said no, 180 people have voted. So thank you to everybody who voted. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Much love to you all. Thank you.
My cookie. Who will get my treat? Johnny, will you eat my cookie? I'm begging you, please. Sorry, Susie, but I can't. Would you quit asking me? Jeez. Susie continues walking, looking for someone new. And soon enough, she spots him. Look, it's Mr. Pugh. Mr. Pugh, do